Fishman. And Mike, a year ago you were sitting at the winter meetings and you were answering some questions about the way that your information is delivered to the players. And I know you wanted to streamline that process for 2024, make it better. How did it improve?
Yeah, it's a continually evolving process, and trying to get the right information to each individual for what they want. We have a lot of processes are automated in terms of delivery on iPads, and then there's the in-person process. A lot of that's going through coaches and also through analysts and staff. So there's a mix of different players getting things in different ways, and trying to individualize some things and make as much as we can available, with all next also not kind of forcing certain things that are not needed.
One of the strengths of the Yankees last year in the catching department was the ability to frame pitches. You had guys who did that very well in Wells and Trevino. You look at spring training, they're going to test an automated ball strike system that Rob Manfred said he wants to have in place by 2026. How do you think that impacts the art of pitch framing?
Yeah, there are different ways they could go about the system, and there's a challenge system where the framing still comes into play, and catch still has to work to get every strike possible. In scenarios where it's a kind of straight automated system, it allows the catcher to focus on some of the other aspects of catching, and let the automation determine some of the ball strike calls, but still kind of focus on making a good presentation for the pitcher, and also just work on this shift a little of the balance to some of the other aspects of catching.
When you look at it overall, do you like the idea of an automated strike zone? And who do you think it favors, pitcher or hitter?
It's there. Yeah, I mean, there's always a evolution in the game and technology, and you make use of the technology, but it's also we just talked about the catching aspect and catchers who have worked their whole career to build certain skills, the importance of that, and so it's there are the advantages and the to some and to others, and really does it favor hitters or pitchers? It really depends a little bit on what the ultimate strike zone looks like, and because they have the ability to change to define what the shape is and what the size is and how that plays and it can impact hitters or pitchers. But we've seen some leagues in the minors where it's led to some offensive leagues in the minors with some of the automated ball strikes.